here to celebrate 1 year of Pink Platform's anniversary. So I just thought it was appropriate to do something which is in line with what Pink Platform believes. So we are going to do a panel discussion, and that discussion essentially is about what's happening around us today. The women who are being abused, molested, there's lack of respect, and what should we do as women, as privileged women, to really help them. So, but before I begin, for those of you who don't know what Pink Platform is all about, I'll just sort of give you a short introduction. Pink Platform essentially is a virtual platform where women come together, and it's a platform where you can ask any questions, you can raise issues, you can share your experiences, good or bad. Essentially, it's to help another woman. And to support this, we have a bunch of beautiful ladies who are our panelists. They're experts, and we have some of them who are here today. For example, Rahul Padamsi, who runs a production house. Veena Aziz, she's an artist and entrepreneur. She runs a musical company now. And we have Meenakshi Ganguly, who is with Human Rights Watch. We have Dr. Narmada, who is with Kaya, and she's the skin specialist there. So anyways, let's come back to our topic today. And essentially, we need to, I feel that this is very topical and very relevant in today's times. You will all agree with me that, the stuff that's happening around us is just accelerating at an alarming pace. Every day in the paper we hear something or the other in terms of an assault or abuse to a woman. It just sort of, I pondered over it, and I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what. I thought I'd start doing events, bring about awareness, talk to women, get women involved. But then I had a cousin of mine who came in, and she works with Yahoo, and she came in and she said, why don't you start a website, so you can reach a larger section of women. So which I did, but unfortunately we're not really IT savvy, so it took me a while to put it together. It took me a long while to get the name together. However, it started up, and I'll tell you what Pink Platform is all about. It's essentially a virtual platform for women where they come together and they can ask questions, issues, essentially share their views or their ideas or their experiences. It could be good or bad, essentially to help another woman. A Pink Platform essentially has a private page wherein you for these very sensitive questions. The rest of it is open purely because it can help a larger community of women. So stemming out of there, just the ability for women to help each other, I'm hoping on a larger picture that we can all come together and help the one who I need. I'm talking about women who have less knowledge, women who are being abused, women who are underprivileged. Just us being as privileged women, we can do something. We can bring about some change in the society. So that's what it's all about. So
who are in a way a worse situation than us, because our support systems are probably still in place.
Yes. Yes.
A majority of us have a lot of support system, right?
Yes.
We have friends, we have family, we have education, we know when to go to the authorities. So I feel that we should be able to do something to increase awareness in the people who don't know what are their rights, what they should be going through and what they shouldn't be, when they should get married, when they shouldn't.
Absolutely.
What are the skills you need to give your daughter, and what is the education you need to give your guy from who you have to save those girls from. The problem begins with women who don't bring up their boys well, where they are teasing girls on the street.
Yes.
So it is the moms who need to start. Again, the problem starts with the woman only. But unfortunately, when it's only on the computer, it's only accessible to a certain strata of society.
Yes.
And all these things are required way more than by the people who are not literate. So if I am not accessible to a computer, for example, how am I supposed to know about, hear about, and access the women at Pink Platform?
it's like laws can't be made for those who are exceptions to the rule. You have to make laws with the majority.
Absolutely.
So I
The
think
exceptions
in general,
to every
women do need to have protection that is far superior than what is being provided
You know,
right
at
now.
my stand is that, Kavita, since you have something like this, you should also approach schools and hold programs with young girls, because
Yes.
I think that is the future, and the future is looking so bad and gloomy with all these incidences happening every day, that my 10-year-old daughter herself is not so self-confident, so I play this role every day at home to try to build this confidence level in her, that she should come up to me and tell me what is happening wrong, even at a very basic level, as to ragging in class. So it's not like really something that somebody's molested you or somebody's raped you, or you've gone into a bus and somebody's spoken bad language. But I think that uplifting your child's self-confidence, if it's a woman or a girl, at a very young age, and making them aware at a school level, is going to make the society a better place in a couple of years. So
I would equate that to also making the young boys aware that they are not supposed to behave in a certain way.
I would put it more, मैं बोलूँगी कि पहले हमारे जो पेरेंट्स हैं, हम खुद पेरेंट्स जो हैं, अगर हम एक्सेप्ट करते हैं वो चीज को, तो हमारी लड़की या लड़के वो करेंगे. जब तक हम अपने आप को नहीं सुधारेंगे एज पेरेंट्स, हम आगे कुछ नहीं कर सकते.